coming. How's everybody doing today? Y'all ready for the summer?
Yes.
Oh, me too. I can't wait. It's my favorite. It's nice to see all of you. Thank you. I want to welcome Councilmember James Gray, who's with us. Councilmember Jared Brissett will be with us shortly. Roy Glapion, Chairman of the NORDC Commission. Mr. Vic Richards, who our CAO. Ashley Gardner, the Senior Advisor that is working on our pathways to prosperity. Mr. Robert Spencer, who's been working with us in an unbelievable way on our Pathways to Prosperity, who's the chair of the Workforce Investment Board. Ms. Rhonda Jackson, director of the No Kid Hungry for New Orleans. And of course, the students and the teachers. Mildred Osborne Charter School is in the house. Y'all give yourselves a round of applause. It's great to see you. This is one of my favorite events of the year because we get to talk about the summer, and I know all of us are excited about it coming and the great things that we're going to do. We actually are standing on what's going to be the new NORD headquarters. This was the Milne's Boys Home historically. As you can see, it's gone through a historic renovation. This entire property is going to be for the benefit of the kids of the city of New Orleans, and I'm really thrilled for the work that all the people from the city have done. Capital Projects has been doing a great job, and I really appreciate it. We look forward to this being the headquarters for NORDC and other major programs for the city of New Orleans. We continue in the city of New Orleans to invest in the things that matter the most, our kids, because our kids, you can give yourself a round of applause. Since 2010, we've been committed to expanding NORDC programming, and again, the monumental increase in funding is evidence of our commitment to this, and of course, NOLA for Life, our umbrella program to deal with investing in prevention is critically important. We have to provide safe recreational spaces to bring our families and our communities together. So today we're going to unveil a robust package of opportunities for 2015 for recreation and for jobs. There's a young man in the front that said he's 11, he wants a job. I told him his job was to have fun, and he said that he would. This Saturday, March 7, 2015, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., NORDC and Job 1 are going to have representatives at 4 locations across the city where we can allow families that schedule an appointments to register kids and youth for programming for the summer. These locations include Gurney Brown Rec Center, Berman Rec Center, Treme Rec Center, and Joe Brown Park Rec Center in New Orleans East. And of course, our goal is to make sure that everybody's going to have a quality summer experience that's structured, that's safe, that's properly supervised. We're going to have 39 youth camps this summer, serving 3,800 young boys and girls in the city of New Orleans. And NOLA Youth Works is going to have 5 programs, and the goal is to serve over 1,000 youths. For those individuals that can do that, it's going to be a steady paycheck, give them, on-hands experience for a variety of jobs. When we came into office in 2010, we didn't have any teen camps. In 2015, we're going to have 10, which is just huge. So we're appreciative of all the folks that have been working with us. The other thing that didn't happen when we got here is that there was no synergy between the program, the Summer Meals program, and NORD. We have now pushed both of those things together. We partnered with No Kid Hungry, Second Harvest, Edexo, Revolutionary Foods, KIPP Schools, OPSB, and Algiers Charter Association. Free nutritious meals, breakfast and lunch. Our goals are to provide 10,000 meals a day for our kids. Last summer, over 50,000 meals were served through the NORD Recreation Youth and Team Camp participants. So to our partners in that, we really thank you guys, because that's been a really great way to, again, as I said, facilitate, link, and leverage assets that were already there. They had always been there, but they just never partnered up the way that we should have. Now we do, and it's working really, really well, and it's achieving the goals that we set for ourselves. Again, today I want to, first of all, thank our local businesses, Bow Brothers and others that have helped with us, but I want to challenge other local businesses to step up, because one of the ways that you can help make this a city of peace, turn it from a city of violence, give young men and women things to do, you can hire them. Everybody should think about hiring more folks this summer, giving these young folks experience, on-hand experience, so that they can learn what they need to in order to grow up and be healthy adults. In 2015, we've invested over $1 million in summer youth programs through Job Run. This year, we don't want to turn anybody away. In 2010, we had 50 job sites. In 2014, we had 200 150 job sites. So we want to beat that record this year. In addition, the United Way of Southeast Louisiana is going to donate $60,000 to NOLA Youth Works. We thank them for that. I mean, I think it's clear that together we can change the way we do business in New Orleans. We call it the New Way. And the New Way, the New Orleans New Way, is everybody at the table together. The government, the private sector, the not-for-profits, the faith-based community, everybody putting in, everybody taking out, everybody putting in responsibility, everybody taking out opportunity and making it happen. And we couldn't do this without our private sector partners. So I want to, again, thank Bow Brothers. Bobby Bow's here with us today. Entergy, I saw Mr. Charles Rice just a minute ago. Chevron, and the United Way of Southeast Louisiana. I really want to thank everybody for the work that they're going to do. The whole point is to let these guys do their job, which is to have a lot of fun this summer and to grow into healthy, happy adults that live in a safe city. So again, we're going to have 4 expos on this Saturday: Gurdon Brown, Berman, Tremay, Joe Brown Center, and it's going to be wonderful if we all hit our mark. So thank you all very much. And now let me turn it over to Vic Richard, who's the CEO of NORDC. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. What another wonderful day, and welcome to the NORDC Milne campus. Thanks for coming today. I'm going to be very brief, but what I want to do, first of all, is to thank the mayor for his vision and his leadership. I also want to thank 2 of the 7 city council members for their vision and leadership and their teamwork as well. The commitment and the leadership that has been presented by our commission and also the NORD Foundation of taking this organization from being totally dysfunctional, almost totally dysfunctional, I would say, at $4.5 million, and in 4.5 short years up to 13 million and still growing. And the infrastructure right now has had $150 million investment. So please give the mayor and the city council a round of applause for that. We continue to talk about where our city was and where it is today. And we also want to take a look at the business practices and the business models that we put in place. And the reason why it's working is just what the mayor talked about. Everybody sitting at the table at one time going in the same direction. So right now, I'd like us to recognize and give a round of applause to just a handful of our 50-something partners that we work with throughout the city. I would totally be remiss without saluting the phenomenal leadership that has been built within the organization, the new NORDC team. Give it to them, they deserve it. So in wrapping up, should NORD be the same place? No. Should it be what it deserves to be? Should this city be the city that it should have always been and deserves to be? My team will tell you a couple of things about me. Business is done in black and white, and that you must believe that we are the best city in America and that NORDC is the best recreation department in the United States of America. So God bless you all, and let's continue to make a difference. Ashley?
Thank you, Vic. And thank you so much, Mr. Mayor, for your leadership, and to the council members. I'm so excited to be here today to just really celebrate this Summer Jobs and Opportunities program that we're launching. We really are proud. Together, it's been $3 million worth of investment that we're making this summer, both in the recreational activities and employment opportunities. So on the workforce side, that's going to really round up to 1,000 employment opportunities for youth between the ages of 13 and 21, so our 11-year-old just missed it. And the programs range from internships to camp counselors, all quality opportunities, structured and well supervised. And the mayor already said it, we really are encouraging our business community to continue to step up. The more you give, the more we can do. And so we look forward to hearing from you over the next couple of weeks so that we can continue to grow that number of folks participating. The Summer Youth Employment Program is part of the mayor's Pathways to Prosperity program, our citywide economic opportunity strategy. You all have seen us talk about the importance of really connecting chronically un- and underemployed adults to opportunities, but the youth programming is equally as important. It's about creating new pathways, great futures for our young people. And so this is a critical piece of the work that we're doing, and I'm so blessed and excited to be a part of it. We look forward to an amazing summer. With that, I'll turn it over to Mr. Robert Spencer, our WIC chair.
Thank you, Ashley. On behalf of the New Orleans Workforce Investment Board, I am proud to stand here and join our voice to the chorus of those that are already spoken and celebrating what a great opportunity this is, a great program this is, and also recognizing the great leadership that it took to make all of this possible. Specifically, I would like to thank Mayor Landrieu for your continued commitment in fostering not only better, but more innovative ways to connect all the citizens of New Orleans to jobs and to opportunities. So thank you, Mr. Mayor, for your leadership. In order to change the path for many young people in New Orleans, we have to be aggressive in providing opportunities and options for these young men and women to become active participants of the New Orleans economic resurgence. A key part of this work is the connection of the business community and workforce participants to the services of Job One and the New Orleans Workforce Investment Board. As the workforce investment development arm of the city, Job One, under the direction and support of the Workforce Investment Board, plays a vital role in providing access to opportunities for all New Orleans citizens. We also need the support of the business community. No governmental agency or any one program can do this work alone. We're all committed to doing our part to investing in the future of New Orleans. To be successful, it's going to require all of us to be all in. Thank you very much for being here. Rhonda Jackson.
Good afternoon. First, I'd like to talk to the kids. Kids, I want you to know I was a NORD summer camp kid. I went to NORD summer camps at Edgar P. Harney and at Woodson, and then when I got older, I actually worked as a summer camp counselor. So the work that I get to do now is actually a privilege and a full circle moment because I make sure you get breakfast and you get lunch. We are connecting with camps all over the city in every district. We are connecting with wonderful sponsors who our sponsors. The first year we only had one, we had Second Harvest. This year we have about 7, maybe 8 sponsors. So we are making sure that you guys get breakfast and lunch. We're also working with NORD to try to make sure that we have free meals just at the swimming pools, if you show up at the swimming pools and those kinds of things. So I want to make sure that wherever you guys are playing and learning and laughing and hanging out with your friends, that you also have meals. So thank you.
Thank you very much. We are doing well, but we need to do better, and we can't do better without you. I started coaching at a NORD playground, just counted up, it was 37 years ago. And I hear people talk about the good old days of NORD. Either they have a bad memory or they're liars. The good old days were not good old days. Today we have more things available for the kids in this city than we've ever had at NORD before. And we need to take advantage of those things. And we need to thank the people who made those things available to us. Now, the mayor said your job is to have fun. He's right, that's only half your job. The other half of your job is to go home and study tonight, tomorrow night, and the night after that. These opportunities, particularly the long-term opportunities, are available to you only if you get ready for them. They are there, they are gonna be there. This city is booming under the leadership of the mayor. We're right now the fastest growing city of our size in the nation. We are attracting the most talented young people in the nation. And when people say, well, what about the locals? Well, the locals, the opportunities are there. You need to be ready. And you can be ready. Just decide you're gonna wake up tomorrow morning and get ready. I look forward to a great summer the rest of the year. We're doing well and we're gonna do better. Thank you very much. And Councilman Brosette, I spoke in front of you only because I'm on the NORD committee, but this is your district, so I give you the mic.
Thank you, Councilman Gray. Thank you for your leadership and your representation for the full council on the Recreation Commission. Mr. Mayor, thank you. This is the first press conference in front of the newly renovated Milne Boys Home. It's a magnificent investment that we not only made for our city, but for our children. And just thank God that NORD has an adequate home that will fulfill their needs. Thank you to the private partners, Entergy, Robert Rowe Brothers. Like was said earlier, we cannot do this alone. Everybody doesn't have the same opportunity. Every family doesn't have the same wherewithal to send their children to private summer camps. And these jobs and opportunities that these kids will have before them, work ethic will play an involvement into whatever career path that they may decide, whatever industry they will be working in during the summer camp programs. That is important. This will allow them to dream of what they could do when becoming a full-blown adult. And so it's amazing that we have the type of cooperation to the children. This means that your government does care about you. One of the things we get to communicate with the mayor, James and I, and the rest of the council members, we get to appropriate money. And so this last budget cycle, we appropriated more than $1 million in millions of dollars in NORD's budget, and we will look and continue to invest more in our children so we could have a better and safer city for everybody. So thank all of you children for being here as well. Thanks.
All right, I don't know what time it is, but I don't think y'all have to go back to school this afternoon, do you? You sure y'all want to go back to school? No. Well, let's take a vote. How many of y'all want to go back to school? How many of y'all don't want to go back to school? Oh, all right. Let's go to summer camp. All right, that's great. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it.